Hello guys, welcome. And in our today's video, what we're going to do is investigate the infrared rays. IR rays, one amongst the 7 radiations in the electromagnetic spectrum. So first we'll discuss its uses, then move on to the theory and objective of our investigation, and take a look into the materials that we're going to use, and then we'll start with our investigation. So number one use is it is used in remote control to control devices like TV, projector, AC and etc. Number two is it is used in night vision goggles or thermal cameras. Number three is it is used in safety alarm systems or security alarm systems, which is for example in banks in order to see and track any malicious activities. And number four, it is used in grills or roasters. So moving on to the theory and objective of our investigation. IR rays works over short ranges. For example, transmitting information from your remote control to your TV. IR rays needs to be in the line of sight of the receivers as it can be blocked by certain materials. Today I am going to devise an investigation to test which materials does the IR rays can penetrate through. So come on, let's take a look into our materials. So take a look into the materials that we're going to use today. First is a remote which is used to control the television. Next we are going to use the first barrier as tissue paper, 2 tissue papers, then a piece of fabric or cloth, and then a book, a heavy book, a thick book, then an A4 paper or white paper, and then a tumbler, a glass tumbler with water in it, and then a wooden statue, and then a glass bottle, then a metal bottle or a metal box maybe, and then a empty plastic water bottle. So first we are going to use an empty plastic bottle to begin. Now I'm going to place the remote right behind this bottle and try turning on the TV. If the TV gets turned on, then the IR rays can penetrate through this bottle. If it doesn't get turned on, then this plastic bottle acts as a barrier to the IR rays. So come on, let's try it. Easy. Yes, the TV gets turned on. So next is a wooden statue. So let's try turning on the TV, placing the remote right behind the statue and try to turn it on. No, the TV doesn't get turned on, so this wooden statue acts as a barrier to the IR rays and therefore the IR rays cannot penetrate through them. So next is a glass with water in it, and now I'm going to turn on the TV. Let's see. No, the TV still doesn't get turned on. I tried it multiple times and it doesn't get turned on. Therefore, this glass with water acts as a barrier and IR rays cannot penetrate through them. So next is this glass bottle. Why I am not placing it straight or upright is since the paper is wrapped around it, sometimes this may be a reason why this IR rays cannot penetrate through. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it like this, and in this glass surface let's check if it is passing through or not. So let's try. No, the TV doesn't get turned on. Still, I've tried it twice and it doesn't get turned on. Therefore, this glass bottle also acts as a barrier to the IR rays. Next is this metal box. Let's try turning on the TV. No, the TV doesn't get turned on. Therefore, this metal box also doesn't allow IR rays to penetrate through it. So next is a white paper or A4 sheet. I'm going to place the remote right behind it and try turning it on. No, the TV doesn't get turned on. I've tried it twice and still it doesn't get turned on. Therefore, even the white paper, which is very thin, doesn't allow IR rays to penetrate through it. So next is a book. According to my guesses, surely this book will not allow IR rays to penetrate through it, because as you can see, the book is very thin. Before we investigated with a thin layer of sheet, that doesn't even allow IR rays to penetrate through. So how can such a thick book allow? But still, let us try. size, and still the book doesn't allow IR rays to penetrate through. Therefore, even a thick book doesn't allow IR rays, and IR rays cannot pass through them too. Next for investigation is my hands. So let's see if the IR rays does penetrate through it. No, it doesn't penetrate through my hands too. So hands also acts as a barrier to these IR rays. Next is a thin layer of fabric or cloth. Let's try. Yes, the TV does get turned on, so fabric or cloth also allows IR rays to penetrate through it. Next is a thin layer of tissue paper. Let's try. No, I've tried it multiple times. It doesn't work. In this investigation, I have used 2 tissue papers. Now let's try with one. It is very thin. So let's try. Yes,